so medium, and you know when they see the I am so medium, you know the saying. That's one of them ones. 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 I am so medium, and you know what it's saying. That's one of them ones. 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 Yo, Prince, doing the most, hold the crown with a steady hand. Break down the game for the pros and the Betty fans. Got the podcast on the go in the second cam. So when the ball hit the floor, then I let it jam. This the channel that they clicking and clicking and clicking again. I am so media. What up, though? That's one of them ones. I am so media, and you know when they see the I am so media, you know the saying. That's one of them ones. 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 I am so media, and you know what it's saying. That's one of them ones. 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 Yo, Prince doing the muscle crown with a steady hand. Break down the game for the pros and the Betty fans. Got the podcast on the go in the second cam. So when the ball hit the floor, then I let it jam. It's the channel that they clicking and clicking and clicking again. I am so media. What up, though? That's one of them ones.
Break down the game for the petty fans. I'm one of them ones. Man, we back at it again. Hit the like button. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Shout out to all my members. Shout out to Lilac BP, the first member of the day, for pulling up, man. Shout out to everybody who been rocking with the boys since I got back on the microphone. Appreciate y'all. Hey, make sure y'all go like them comment sections up on my videos, man. Go like that comment section up on my videos. Man, appreciate all the love and the support I've been getting since I got back, man. Shout out to Nadira, another one of my other members. If you ever need some meal prep, hit Nadira up. She got you, man. Appreciate all of y'all for pulling up. Hey, what's going on, Scott? What's going on, ST? Shout out to ST for making sure that membership. Hey, Scott, man, get that membership next to your name. MSL 5253. Get that membership next to your name. Get that membership next to your name, man. What's going on, Skull Brain Nation? Get that membership, man. Get that membership. Jonathan Gonzalez, you too. Get that membership, man. What's going on? Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Hey, look, the reason I want to make sure y'all get that membership, because I don't know if y'all seen my post that I did. Look, hey, look, this is by popular demand. Some of my members hit me up and was like, my members been hitting me up since I got back. A couple of them hit me up on Instagram and was like, Prince, you need to give your members something because you giving the audience all this free stuff. So my draft breakdowns, I know a lot of people been expecting them. I know a lot of people been excited to get to them this year. But this year I'm going to do them a little differently. My draft breakdowns will be specifically aired in a members only stream. So I'm going to be doing 15 draft breakdowns of the top 15 potential first round picks, but I will only be doing them on members only. My members, my members been on y'all head. They said, Prince, you got people getting free information. Where's our videos? So shout out to all of my members, man. And again, if you're not a member of my channel, go ahead on and click that join button on my homepage. If you go to my previous post, the membership link is on there as well. So I'm dropping my first draft breakdown on Sunday. So Sunday will be my first draft breakdown. And I am starting with Our Fan. So Our Fan will be my first draft breakdown on Sunday. Again, members only. If you're not a member of my channel, click the join button. Go to my previous post if you want. Matter of fact, I think I can actually put it in the chat. Let me see. I just put it in the chat as well. So again, all of my WNBA 2026 draft breakdowns will be on members only streams. starting Sunday. Sunday is the first episode. It'll be 15 total episodes. And I'm starting with Iowa Fan. Excited to watch video on her, figure out where she fits in the WNBA, because I haven't done a lot of research on Iowa Fan. So I'm gonna see what's the hype about, because I know most of the summer, most of last WNBA season, the attention was on either AZ or Lauren Betts being the number one draft pick, and for some reason, Iowa Fan just has moved up the draft board. So I need to figure out why. So again, if you're not a member of my channel, click that membership button. Join the membership if you want to catch all the draft breakdowns. That's the only place you'll be able to view them. I won't make them public. So if you're not a member of my channel, get somebody to do a screen record, because I won't make them public. I want to give my members something that's only personable to them. And I know a lot of my members have been asking for the draft breakdown. So I want to do something just for my members outside of what I normally do. So shout out to Ms. Brown. What's going on? But hey, man, just like we did yesterday. So if you need to write this down, what's going on? We all love sports. If you need to write this down, and again, I'm gonna remind y'all halfway through the stream. If you're not a member, I'm gonna remind y'all halfway through the stream of joining my membership, because starting Sunday, my draft breakdowns will only be on members only. So I'll give y'all a reminder in the middle of the stream. It's just I wanna give my what's going on. Shout out to Skull Brain Nation for becoming a member of iamzomedia. Hey, I gotta get my Shannon Sharp thing back, man. Let me see if I can find it right quick. Hold on, give me a second, man. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it for you. Hold on. I gotta see if I can find this for y'all, man. Hold on. How y'all doing out there in WNBA land? How y'all doing, man? Hope everybody got home safe from work. Hope everybody ready to get into it. Y'all got your nightcaps ready, because we're going to be running about hour and a half. I ain't going to keep y'all too long tonight. Last night, man, we gave y'all 4 hours of uninterrupted, just unmitigated fire. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Today, you know, Hopefully we do a little better at the timing for myself, honestly. Let me see if I can find this, man. True. I'll look for it another day, man. I got y'all though. I'm gonna have it for next time though. Hey, MSL 52, 53, man. Don't worry about. Hey, we don't give energy to petty. We don't give energy to petty people, man. We look. We here to elevate the sport, man. We don't give. Yeah. I'm gonna do a live on the expansion draft. I will be doing a live on the expansion draft. So make sure y'all get locked in for that. Isn't that Friday? I think that's Friday. I think it is. So I'll be doing a live on it. That's next Friday. So, but let's get into this though, man. Let's get into this. So yesterday we did our top 15. Well, basically we did my top 15 and players that I felt were part of like the new class and what's next for them. So I don't know if y'all need to write this down or wait till I get to these individual players, but let me give y'all my top 15. We have Asia Wilson, and this is just the vets. This is not the players that's been in the league like they about to be in their third season. We did them yesterday. We did the new class yesterday. This is just the vets. So we're only doing 15. talk about them, what's to expect from this season, how they failed last season. We'll even get a little, you know what I'm saying? We'll get a little bit into it. But my 15 that we're doing today, I don't know if y'all need to write them down or what. If somebody could put them in the chat as I go through them, like take them down and put it in the chat so those who got memory loss after 15 seconds, what they call that, short-term memory, you can help them out. So they ain't got to ask me who's next, man. So we got A'ja Wilson, Napheesa Collier, Kelsey Mitchell, Alicia Gray, Stewie, Neca, Jackie Young, Alyssa Thomas, Enrique, Chelsea Gray, Skylar Diggins, Sabrina Ionescu, Kalia Copper, Gabby Williams, and Kelsey Plum. That's my top 15 players. That's my top 15 players outside of the new class. This is just vets. This is my top 15 vets. I'm going to say it one more time. A'ja Wilson, Napheesa Collier, Kelsey Mitchell, Alicia Gray, Stewie, Neca, Jackie Young, Alyssa Thomas, Enrique, Chelsea Gray, Skylar Diggins, Sabrina Ionescu, Kalia Copper, Gabby Williams, and Kelsey Plum. What's going on, Jay? So we ain't gonna do it in no particular. I got a particular order I want to go in. So first up on our ballot, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come in. Again, go hit the hype button on my previous videos. It gets apparently it gets you in the algorithm. So go to my previous videos, hit the like button. If you're not a member of my channel, click the join button. If you haven't liked this video yet, hit the like button. But let's get to this conversation, man, because I got a lot to say about this first person. I got a lot to say about this first individual. So first up, we got none other than Kelsey Plum. What's that school she got called? The dog school that HVL went to or whatever like that. What that was? The dog school or whatever the hell she called it. I forgot what she called it. It's like dog school or something. Somebody put it in the chat. What's the name of that university she be doing? With like rookies or whatever. It's called dog something. I know it got the word dog in it. I don't really know what it's about. I don't know who is helping. I mean, I'm guessing it all for clicks, but I because HVL attended it last year and she looked worse than she looked in college. So I don't know who that university helping. But anyway. Averaged 19 points last season. Honestly, dog count. That's what it is. Dog count. Again, averaged 19.5 points last season, 3 rebounds, almost 6 assists, and 1.2 steals. Let me say this about Kelsey Mitchell, man. Let me say this about Kelsey Mitchell. Not Kelsey Mitchell, my bad. Shout out to Scott for becoming a member. Shout out to my dude Scott, man. Appreciate that, man. My bad, Lucky, I guess. Make sure you go get that membership so you can check out my draft breakdowns. Let me say something about Kelsey Plum, man. Let me say this, and I might hurt some of you Kelsey Plum fans. I might hurt y'all feelings with what I'm about to say. Let me say this. Kelsey Plum has to be the most egotistical, slow player in the WNBA, the likes I've never seen. So let me get this straight. Kelsey Plum was on a championship team with the best player in the history of women's basketball winning championships. So she wants to leave because she feel like she not being utilized and she not getting the credit she deserves, and she want to be her own. Don't Kelsey. Don't. This is what I'm trying to figure out. See, some players become a little too egotistical and don't know what it actually takes to be a face of a franchise. Because let me say this. Kelsey Plum seeing A'ja Wilson do it and she won championships with A'ja Wilson and say, oh, I could go do that too. That told me she felt like A'ja Wilson wasn't that special. For her to move like she moved, that's what that was telling me. It was telling me like she felt like she could do what A'ja Wilson went do. First of all, being the face of a franchise, leading young players, leading your team on and off the court is more than making all-star games and jacking up shots. And I'm glad that she finally realizing that. I hope she's realizing that being the face of a team is more than just jacking up shots. Because she went to, I'm going to be honest, in my opinion, I feel like she set the Sparks back. Like, I feel like the Sparks could have got a way better deal than what they got. I feel like she set the Sparks back, in my opinion. I love that she can score from all three levels. I love that she wants to be a number one option. All of that is fine and dandy. But Kelsey Mitchell will never win as a number one option because she don't do enough on the basketball court. Again, there's levels to being the face of a franchise. She don't do enough on the basketball court to be a number one option. You got to be able to do more than one or two things to be a number one option on a winning team. On a losing team, you can just score and go out there and go plumb crazy, no pun intended, and be a number one option. Like you were on the Sparks, but you won't win. You won't win. Like, I don't know what she thought this was. I don't know what she thought this was. I don't know what she thought she could become. She kind of gave me some of that Kyrie Irving syndrome. Like if you really think about the path that she took, she really gave me some Kyrie Irving syndrome. What she did. Like you first of all, Kelsey Plum, you ain't win at Washington. You put up all those. See, this is what I don't be understanding about some players. This is what I don't be understanding. Some players don't believe in history. Kelsey Plum, you were the face of that team at Washington, scoring all those points, becoming the number one scorer in college basketball, total points, and you lost. Y'all barely won games. So you get to the WNBA, you get with arguably one of the best point guards of all time, arguably one of the best two-way players of all time in Jackie Young, and no debate, the best player in WNBA history. You get with those three, and you feel like you can just take everything that you had on the Aces and go bring to another team. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. All of that scoring you do, it look good when somebody else doing the dirty work. It look good when somebody else rebounding. It looks good when everybody following Age's beat. And you can just go out there and score. Yeah, you look good. Again, it's more to basketball than the stat sheet. She looked at the stat sheet every night and said, I could go do that too. But she finding out the hard way that it's bigger than that. That's what's going on. Kelsey Plum is finding out the hard way that it's more than getting up shots. You got to be a leader on and off the court. What are you teaching Rakia and Cam Brink? What are you teaching what's her name? The other shooter that they got over there that run point guard. I forgot her name. Like, what are you teaching the young players? Because at some point, if you want to win, this is what I don't understand. You go to a team, you leave a team you win a championship with, go to another team because you want to be the face of the franchise, but you think you're going to win by yourself? When it's time for your team to actually win games, the Rakias, the Cam Brinks, the Azare Stevens, all of them, the Sarah Ashley Barkers, they going to actually have to contribute. You know that, right, Kelsey Mitchell? See, she didn't know that, and she didn't have to worry about that on the Aces. She thought if I score, everybody's just going to come along. No. I'm going to be honest. She set the Sparks back. Literally. She really set the Sparks back. And don't let it fool you. See, this is what I don't want people to do. This is what I don't want people to do. Don't look at that last little stretch that the Sparks had when they was fighting for that 8th seed in the playoffs and think that's an end-all be-all. Because want me to tell y'all what was really happening? The Sparks didn't really catch fire. What really happened was teams was positioning themselves for the playoffs, and the Sparks were benefiting from teams trying to get matchups in the playoffs. I need y'all to really go back and look at the Sparks schedule and who they was beating. The Sparks, yes, they went on a run on face value. But if you actually go pay attention, the teams they were playing were either horrible or trying to position themselves for the playoffs. And they had like 3 games in a row versus Minnesota where Fee was out, McBride was out for a little bit there. Like you gotta pay attention to that. Like the Sparks ain't gonna pick up where they left off at. The Sparks are gonna pick up where they started last season at. They're not gonna pick up where they left off because that's not the real Sparks. And that's not gonna be how teams actually gonna play them. The Sparks caught heat. And if you've been watching the WNBA for a long time, every year you got a team that does that. Every year you got a team that's like right outside the playoffs that get this little spark going into the next season, but they don't make the playoffs, and you think, oh, they're gonna be good next year. They won 8 of their last 10. When you get to like that last quarter of the season, teams are like resting. There's teams with injuries to their star players, and sometimes teams are like trying to position who they're going to play in the first round, the second round. So you got to be careful with you thinking your team is going to pick back up where they left off at. No, that's usually not how it works. How you start a season is how you start the next. Unless you get a whole new roster, unless the Sparks blow that roster up, which I don't see them doing, that's the only way. And again, Kelsey Mitchell's there to stay because of what they traded for her. Like, she's not going anywhere. You still got your young core and Cam Brink, Sarah Ashley Barker. What's the other point guard? They got the other point guard. What's her name? I think it starts with a J. What's her name? They got not Sarah Ashley Barker. It got one that looked just like her. What's going on, HD? HD said Plum need to be on a dominant team, bigs in a 3-and-D wing, plus a real point guard because she ain't one. Almond, that's her name, Julia Almond. Julia Almond, Sarah Ashley Barker, Cam Brink, Azarae Stevens is still, in her young years. And then you got Rakia. We going to see what that is. But they ain't blowing that team up because 85% of their team still on rookie deals. So, and Kelsey Plum, they not getting rid of her. So that's not going to be one of your makeshift teams. I can't wait till I get to like my team series that I'm going to be doing before the season starts. So all of you Sparks fans out there, this is your team. Your GM is horrible. Sparks fans, this is your team. Like, this is you might be able to add one or two players. Like, I think Neca has a good chance of going back to the Sparks. Like, but this is your team. This is your team. So good luck. Good luck. Good luck. But Kelsey Plum, her season last year, let's call it what it is. Because a lot of y'all, some of y'all in this chat gave Kelsey Plum a pass last year. You can't give her a pass. She left a championship team. And y'all gave her a pass. She left because she felt like she wasn't being used right and she could be better. And people gave her a pass talking about the Sparks is just not good. That's her fault. That ain't got nothing to do with the Sparks. She left a championship team. I don't care what nobody says. In my eyes, Kelsey Plum 2025 WNBA season was a failure. I don't care about her statistics. I don't care about how many points she scored. I don't care how the Sparks looked down the stretch. They did make the playoffs. She didn't help the rookies get better. Rakia actually looked worse with her on the court. Cam Brink looked lost. Sarah Ashley Barker don't know which way she going on the court. That team had no leader last year, on or off the court. So I don't care what nobody says. In my eyes, Kelsey Plum 2025 WNBA season was a failure. And it is what it is. Get better. It is what it is. Get better, man. Get better. But next up on our list, man. So let me go ahead on and cross off our old girl Kelsey Plum. Next up on our list. Again, those who just joining us, make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Next up on our list. Hey, man. This player right here is so controversial. This player right here is so... Before I bring her up, I'm trying to really figure out the right words. Because this player right here, this is a controversial player that got hyped. I think that came with a little too much hype. And it was put in the defensive category. And before I say each player, I'm going to give my chat an opportunity to guess who I'm talking about. For each of these players, we got 14 more to go. So as I'm explaining who I'm bringing up next, this player right here got put into categories that, you see, that's why I'm glad Brad put that up there. Look, that's what I was saying about Los Angeles Sparks. If you're a Los Angeles Sparks fan, that team from last year, that's your team. And Neca is the only person I can see going there making a difference. Outside of that, you're going to get some vet minimum players because you got too many rookie contracts on your team and Kelsey Plum not going anywhere. All your free agents are front court players. All your free agents, Azare Stevens, De'Arica Hamby, that's front court players. So all you're going to get is a vet front court or a rookie, and I don't know how much difference Neca gonna make on that team. She was having trouble on the Seattle team leading that locker room. So I don't know if she gonna come there and be this big, strong, sophisticated veteran to turn things around with Kelsey Plum, because she couldn't turn things around with Skylar Diggins. But I want y'all to guess who I'm talking about. Hey, don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna get the fee. Again, if you just tuning in, I need somebody to put the names in the chat so everybody that's watching could know who we getting to. I'm about to give you the top 15 players that we gonna get to. We got Asia Wilson, Fee, Kelsey Mitchell, Alicia Gray, Stewie, Neca, Jackie Young, Alyssa Thomas, Enrique, Chelsea Gray, Skylar Diggins, Sabrina, Kalia Copper, Gabby Williams, Kelsey Mitchell. So, see, my chat is so smart. I love my chat. Shout out to all my members, man. I love seeing them members. Saheed, man, I'm gonna take that wrench. You don't get that membership, Saheed. I'm gonna take that wrench. And again, those who just pulled up, my members were complaining to me on Instagram saying, Prince, why you do all the free stuff and we members? So on starting Sunday, it's on my YouTube post. My draft breakdowns for 2026 will be for members only. So if you're not a member of my channel, get that membership, because my members were complaining saying, hey, Prince, you need to do something for the members only. So my 2026 draft breakdowns will only be seen by members only. We're going to be starting that series on Sunday, starting with our fan and going from there. We're going to be doing all the projected first round picks. I think it's 16 of them. So we're going to be doing 16, and it's only going to be for members only. I'm going to put the membership link in the chat again, only for members. So if you're not a member of my channel, you will probably never see it unless one of the members screenshot it for you. Unless you get one of the members to screenshot it for you. I will never turn it on to public view. I will not turn on my draft series to public view. It will only be for members only. So if you're not a member of my channel, this season, you will not see my draft breakdown for 2026. So shout out to all my members. Shout out to those who've been members rocking with me. So yeah, look, we all love sports was leading the pack. No free content. Hey, hit the like button. Brad said there's 80 of y'all in here and 48 likes. Can y'all please hit the like button, man? Hitting the like button keeps me in the algorithm. I don't even like asking y'all to hit the like button, but that's atrocious. That half of the people in here is not hitting the like button. That's atrocious, man. Hit the like button, man. Again, the membership link is in the chat if you want to be part of the 2026 WNBA draft breakdown series. It starts Sunday. So make sure you get your membership before Sunday. Hey, don't be playing. We all love sports. Don't be playing. Ain't no free content in 2026. All right, shout out to my members are smart. And if you won't know, all of the members we're getting, all of the players we're getting to, Lilac BP just put it in the chat. Lilac BP just put it in the chat. My top 15 vets going into 2026. Lilac just put it in the chat. My members are smart, because next up, we got to get to Gabby Williams, man. We got to get to Gabby Williams, man. We got to get to Gabby Williams. Again, Gabby Williams coming back from overseas, playing with Seattle last year. Her 6th season in the league, averaged almost 12 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2.3 steals. I think she was number two, or I can't remember. I know she was up there in steals. She was like number 2 or whatever like that in steals. Maybe she led the league in steals. I can't remember. I think she led the league in steals, I think. But anyway, Gabby, I blame the fans for this. This rant I'm about to go on, I blame the fans for this rant. Let me say this. Gabby is a good player. Gabby should be on a winning team. But let me say this, man. A lot of y'all see, I know what happened when the World Cup, when the Olympics happened, where the U.S. played France. You had a lot of new fans that came with the new class, the Rakias, the Angels, the Caitlinclarks. You had the new fans that thought, because they seen Gabby, they thought Gabby was one of those it girls in the WNBA, and she really wasn't. She was always just an okay player. Y'all hyped her up on that media train because she played so well against the U.S. You know why she played so well against the U.S.? Because she was the only one on that team that was even comfortable playing against U.S. players. Because she had been in the U.S. She was on Chicago. So she was comfortable in the league. The U.S. team didn't scare her like they scared the other teams. So that's why it stood out to a lot of people. Gabby not built like that. I was confused all season. And people was like, Prince, you too hard on Gabby. When did Gabby be? I was confused the entire season. These new fans, man, the whole season, I was confused. And with the when did Gabby become that person? Like when did that? I don't even know when that started. Like, you had people right here saying Gabby need her own team. She need her own team averaging 11 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. She need her own team. If that's the case, Dennis Rodman should have had his own team. Why Dennis Rodman didn't have his own team? I don't know how Gabby Williams got gassed up to be on that pedestal. They had her in the likes of Jackie Youngs and the Kelsey Plums and all of them. Like, what? When did that? These new fans came in at the wrong time, because they came in right when the Olympics was happening. And they really thought Gabby Williams was like that. No, Team USA didn't scare her because she's played them on a daily basis. The other players didn't play. I think it was only like 2 people on that team that played in the WNBA, because the rest of them was like foreign players or young players from off their development teams. And again, not to take nothing away from Gabby in that Olympics, but let's not get it twisted. Gabby was never on Jackie Young and Kelsey Plum and Sabrina Ionescu and Enrique. Let me see who else I'm missing. Alicia Gray, like Skylar Diggins. Gabby was never on their level. Gabby had that good Olympics. These new fans came in and said, give Gabby her own team. Gabby got to get back in the league. Yes, I wanted Gabby back in the league. She fun to watch. She plays hard from time to time. But, hey, some of y'all overrated her last year. Again, I didn't have no problem with her making an all defensive team, but some people had her being defensive player of the year. Have you lost your goddamn mind? Have you lost your goddamn mind? Defensive player of the year? But see, AB, that's the thing, AB. We letting the media and fans, I like that MSL said that. MSL said it was the media too, because the media was voting for her. We let last year's conversation convolute who Gabby Williams actually is. Gabby Williams can't step up. Those numbers right there, that's Gabby Williams. She can't. And that's what I want to get to. Gabby Williams did not have a bad season. That's Gabby. The media and fans made people think she was on Jackie Young and Kelsey Plum and Kelsey Mitchell and Enrique and Alicia Gray level. She's not on their level. Gabby Williams is on like the Veronica Burtons, the hold on, I got you. Let me think. The Ryan Howards, the Lexi Halls, like she on day level. The Lexi Halls, the Ryan Howards, the like she not on that first tier of guards. She not on that first tier of guards, and the media and fans pumped her up like she was up there with them. That's why, if you notice, remember, Gabby, people tried to put Gabby on Jackie Young them level. How did Gabby Williams look in the playoffs where it matters when her and Jackie Young was on the court? When Skylar Diggins, Chelsea Gray, Gabby Williams and Jackie Young was on the court. You forgot Gabby Williams was on the court. You notice Scholar, you notice Jackie Young, and you notice Chelsea Gray. And people try to put Gabby Williams in their category. She's not on their tier. She's a tier below them. She's a tier below them. No, she's not, Brent. See, this what I be talking about. This what I be talking about. Brad said she's better than Lexi. Veronica Burton is a first-tier point guard. Just because she's better than Lexi Hall, don't mean her and Lexi not on the same level. Go look at Lexi Hall numbers and look at Gabby Williams' number, and then come back and have a conversation. Go look at Gabby Williams' numbers, and then go look at Lexi Hall career numbers, and then let's have another conversation. Go look at Sophie Cunningham numbers. She on their tier. Gabby is on their tier. Their tier. Gabby got all those votes last year off of media popularity. And that's not nothing to take away from her being a good player. Being on that third tier of guards, you're still a good player because you got your top guards, you got your second tier, and then you got your third tier, and then you got everybody else. Brass, you can go by eye test too. What on her eye test told you she on Jackie Young level? What in the eye test told you Gabby Williams is on Kelsey Mitchell level? What in your eye test told you Gabby Williams is on Chelsea Gray level? What in your eye test told you that Gabby Williams is on Sabrina Ionescu level? What in your eye test told you that Gabby Williams is on Enrique level? What in your eye test told you that Gabby Williams is on Alicia Gray level? What eye test? I need to get your TV. We might be watching two different TVs. We must be watching two different TVs. Gabby Williams was always a good player. Gabby Williams was always a good player. But Gabby Williams was in the spotlight in the Olympics because she was the only player on that France team that wasn't scared of the U.S. She did her thing. She balled out. And the new fans put her on a pedestal because they seen her ball out against the USA team and say, oh, Gabby really liked that. No, she not. No, she not. Gabby Williams is a good to okay player. And it's okay to be on that third tier with the Lexi Halls and them. That's okay. That's okay. She on Lexi Hall tier. She on that tier with Lexi's and the Sophies. Like, go look at their numbers and look at her numbers. Go look at her numbers and go look at their numbers. Go look. Go look. Go look. Go look. Go look and come have a conversation with me. Because all I know is Gabby Williams was on the court with players that fans want to put her on their tiers. And she looked overwhelmed and disappeared. She looked overwhelmed and she disappeared. Come on, man. Let's stop this, man. Again, if you notice, and look, they must be wasn't. Hey, you could tell some of these people in this chat wasn't here when I started my Gabby Williams soliloquy. Because remember what I told y'all in the beginning? Those new fans seen Gabby Williams in France in the Olympics and thought that's Gabby Williams in the WNBA. And what did I say? I specifically said Gabby Williams came from the WNBA. She was the only player on that team that wasn't scared of the guards on Team USA. Go watch that game. Go really watch that game. She had confidence. She knew how they play. She knew how to guard them. She knew how they wanted to guard her because she was playing against them when she was in the league. Nobody else on that team had her kind of pedigree. So she was confident. She was comfortable. Have you ever, look at this. Let's say you're not a good player at basketball, right? Let's say you're not a good player at basketball. Have you ever went to like a local YMCA with like some older guys and you're young, even though you might not be good at basketball, but they pick you first because you young and you got confidence. You go up in there doing stuff. If you came on the court with me, you wouldn't be doing. But you go to the YMCA and you do that kind of stuff, is that confidence thing. That's all that was. She was she had confidence playing against Team USA because she's seen the ins and outs of it. She played against it. But a lot of these fans took what she did in France and brought it back to the WNBA. They brought all of them expectations back to the WNBA. Gabby Williams ain't that player. Gabby Williams is a good to okay player. Again, my eye test tells me when Seattle played the Aces, my eye test tells me when Seattle plays the Aces, my eye test tells me when Seattle played the Aces, you had Skylar Diggins, Gabby Williams, Chelsea Gray, Erica Wheeler, and Jackie Young on the court. My eye test tells me Jackie Young showed up. Erica Wheeler showed up. Skylar Diggins showed up. Chelsea Gray showed up. Gabby Williams disappeared. Go look at her numbers. Go look at her numbers and come have a conversation with me, man. But that's enough on Gabby Williams. She ain't even good enough for me to spend that much time on. She's just part of. And again, that's the thing. That's the thing. Some of these ops let me tell y'all what's funny. I'm about to make y'all laugh. You got ops that's in the chat. You literally got ops in the chat right now that's trying to make it seem like I'm acting like Gabby Williams is garbage. You can tell when ops just show up because I'm about to make y'all laugh. This is what they don't know. This is what the ops in the chat don't know. Gabby Williams is part of the 15 players. They don't know that because they just showed up in the chat to come hate. That's what's funny. They don't even know I'm labeling Gabby Williams a top 15 player, but they came in the chat to hate and don't even know the context of the video. That's so crazy. That is asinine. Now, after hearing that, I bet y'all feel stupid. Y'all came in the chat acting like I was up here doing a soliloquy on Gabby Williams not being nothing, and y'all showed up in the chat just to hate, not even realizing we're doing my top 15 veterans in the league. Move around, man. Move around. Hey, y'all funny, man. Move around. Y'all is funny. Y'all is funny. Y'all is funny. Move around, man. And who that was? That was Ghost? In check. France almost won gold because, and I'm gonna put this on the screen. See, this is what you do to dudes like this. Ghost said in check, France almost won gold because they didn't have no shooting. But good luck getting those hood subscriptions up, bro. Hey, Ghost, you know what's funny, Ghost? Send me your address. I will go live while I buy the house that's next to yours. See, Y'all, some of y'all is peasants in real life. This is I'm about to that was your joke. Now here's my joke. Send me your address, send me your street name, your location. I will literally go live on my channel with a realtor in your area and buy the house next to yours. Now let's be fun. That was my joke. See, that was my joke. You see the difference? That was my joke. Peasants, man. Y'all really peasants. Y'all really peasants in real life. See how funny my joke was? See, my joke really hit. See how my joke really hit? It wasn't even funny. It was realistic. You see how my joke wasn't even funny because it was so realistic. But shout out to you though, man. Shout out to you though, man. Shout out to you though, man. I guarantee you he'll never send me that address. I guarantee you. I guarantee you he'll never send me that address. And the crazy thing is, Ghost literally follows me on Instagram. Ghost literally follows me on Instagram. He know what I'm about. Ghost been around since the beginning. He know what I'm capable of. That's the crazy thing. Some of y'all been around since the beginning. You know what I'm capable of. You know I'm not just your regular YouTuber. That'd be the funny part. So you see how my joke was dry? It wasn't as funny as yours. It was dry, hurt, because it was more realistic. I live in the real world. I live in the real world. I guarantee he'll never drop his address in the chat. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I will literally, on my grandmother's grave, I will go live. My wife might be mad. My wife will be mad. I will admit that. My wife will be mad. But just to be petty, I will do it live. Live. And then put it in my charity and give it to a single mom like I do all the time. I will do it live, shake a realtor's hand, show his house, and then put it on my website and give it to a single mom. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all just be up here. Y'all be talking, man. Next on our list, man. Anyway, next on my list, man. Next on my list. Hey, Woody Mac. I agree with you on that. I think Janelle Salon, once Janelle Salon gets to her prime, she gonna be who people thought Gabby Williams actually is. I agree with you, Woody Mac. I think Janelle Salon is a better player than Gabby Williams. I think Janelle Salon, because you can tell as a rookie, she was struggling sometimes to understand how to get shots. You could tell. I think when it's all said and done, Janelle Salon will go down as a better player than Gabby Williams. When it's all said and done. Watch. And I was too, yeah, ST. I was about to put Brittany Sykes on there. I was about to put Brittany Sykes on there, but I wanted to give Gabby Williams some love because she does play defense. I was about to put Brittany Sykes on there, but I wanted to give Gabby Williams some love because she did lead the league in steals, and she was on the all defensive team, and she was an all-star. So I wanted to give her some love. If I would have did 20, Brittany Sykes would have been on there. If Brittany Sykes would have stayed with the Mystics, she probably would have got on there over Gabby. But being that she didn't stay with the Mystics, I just had to. Oh, you said that, Brian Allen? My bad. What's going on, Uncle J? My bad. Hey, make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hey, Brian shouldn't have to put in the chat this many people watching with only this many likes. Come on, man. But next up, man. Okay, this next player. This next player let me down in the playoffs last year against my team. I want y'all to guess who I'm talking about. This player let me down last year against my team. I had high hope for her last year, but for some reason she couldn't stay healthy. They had a new squad, new pieces, and they never really figured it out. She did have some clutch moments when the game was over at times. She came up big, but it just was never, that team never felt like it was together. Like, and again, I had high hopes. I had high hopes for her, but she just never really like stepped up, honestly. Like, I don't know what that was about. I wish I would have really like figured out what that was about. I just never did though. She didn't step up, man. Somebody said Alyssa Thomas. Now, I wasn't. I'm gonna get to Alyssa Thomas, but those who say Kalia Copper, you are right. Kalia Copper, average 15.6 points per game last year, basically 3 rebounds, assists and a half, 1.1 steal. I need Kalia Copper. Hey, we all love sports. Watch you get blocked, man. I need Kalia Copper to have a bounce back year. I agree with you, Uncle J.E. I think her getting hurt and unrivaled messed up the start of her season. I need Kalia Copper to have a bounce back year, because want me to tell you something? Want me to tell you want me to be honest with you? The only way the Phoenix Mercury win a championship is if Kalia Copper is the best player. The way they're constructed now, so don't go into next season with this statement. The only way the Phoenix Mercury win a championship is if Kalia Copper is their best player. If Alyssa Thomas or Satu is the best player on the floor, they're not winning a championship. Kalia Copper has to find a way to become the best player on that team. And again, last year, I think she got too much into that Kelsey Plum bag, too much into that Kelsey Mitchell bag. She got to find a way to affect the game more. I think her defense could be a little better. I actually think she can pass the ball a little better than she did. Like, even rebounding, like Kalia Copper is athletic. She can run the floor with the best of them. She got a quick first step. Like, I think she can rebound. This is a good stat line for me for Kalia Copper. And yes, I think she got a little more left in the tank. She's only in her 9th season. I think Kalia Copper needs to be at 17 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. I think that's the best. I think 17 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists would be the best version of Kalia Copper. I think that would make her the best player on that team. And you might look at it from a baseline standpoint and say, Zoe, that's only 2 more points per game. Zoe, that's only 2 more rebounds per game. Zoe, that's only 3 more assists per game. You got to look at over a season. You know how many assists that is? You know how many points that is? If you're looking at 2 more points per game, that's a lot of points. That's a lot of rebounds. That's three more rebounds a game, 3 more assists a game. Over 2.5 more points a game. That's a lot of points. And you think about a 50-game season, that's a lot. I need her to find a way to be better. She got in that Kelsey Plum, Kelsey Mitchell bag, and that's not what the Mercury need from her. The Mercury need her to be the best player on both ends of the court if they're going to be successful. Because AT can't guard on the perimeter. Satu can't guard on the perimeter. Satu and AT are not rim protectors. Kalia Copper has to take on the challenge of helping out with the facilitation. If they're still not going to get a big, she got to take on the challenge of saying, Satu, I'm going to help you gang rebound. AT, I'm going to help you gang rebound. She got to take on the challenge of saying, hey, AT, the ball touches my hands first. When you cross half court, watch me on this flare. Watch me on this curl. Watch me get to this nail. The ball touches my hands first. And every possession starts with you, but it goes through me. That will be, I think that's the best Mercury team. Because if you watch Kalia Copper in the playoffs, a lot of her points came in garbage time or when it was just ISO, give me the ball and move out the way. You can't win like that. That's not a winning formula because now you're scoring outside of the team system. That's why you don't see a lot of one-on-one players actually win championships because it's easy to be the player, but it's hard to be the system. It's hard for a defense to plan for a system, but you can plan for a player. It's hard. It's hard to plan for a system, but I can game plan every day for a player and limit them. And at times, that's what Kalia Copper turned into. A one-on-one ISO score. Everybody get out the way. AT go stand in the corner. Satu go stand in the corner. What's her name? The big come set this screen and let me go one-on-one. That's not gonna win. That's not gonna win in crunch time. That's not gonna win. So, and I'm a Kalia Copper fan. I just need her to step up. Like, you can't take a back seat to AT, and I think she did that at times. AT has to be a facilitator and get in where she fit in. Satu has to be a catch and shoot player and or post up. Satu, you're in her way. And Satu not on my list because I don't consider her a top 15 player. But Satu, you're in. Yeah, appreciate that, HD Mac. Satu, you're in Kalia Copper's way on the perimeter. You're in her way. You got Makani and all of them out there. They're there to be your shooters. Kalia Copper the ball is supposed to go through her. Satu is supposed to fit in. AT is supposed to facilitate. And I put a little bit of that on the coach too. He got to set up their roles correctly. He did not have their roles set up correctly. And I get it. Kalia Copper was hurt. It's hard to create a system when you want the ball to go through her and she's hurt. But you had ample time to get ready for the playoffs because Kalia Copper came back early. Your team was set going into the playoffs. You had them missing games to rest, but you had enough practices. You had enough time to create a playoff system that could be successful. So, Kalia Copper, all I'm asking, 17, 5, and 5. And I think the Mercury could be super dangerous with 17, 5, and 5. That's all I'm asking. That's all. And I need you to be healthy, though. Kalia Copper health scares me. Kalia Copper health scares me. And then some people want her on Chicago. She ain't going to play nothing but 25 games. So, why you want her on Chicago? You got people in the chat that want her on Chicago. She only gonna play 25 games. She only gonna play 25. What you want on Chicago for? What Tyler Marsh gonna do with Kalia Copper? Come on, man. What he gonna do with Kalia Copper? He couldn't do no Ariel Atkins. What he gonna do with Kalia? Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop it, man. Y'all gotta stop it, man. Y'all gotta stop it, man. Next up on my list, man. This player right here. She's my favorite player, best friend. She's my favorite player, college teammate. She's the sweetest girl in the league. They call her the friendly assassin. They call her the friendly assassin. She'll smile in your face and give you 30. The next player on my list is A'ja Wilson's best friend, college teammate, a winner, the sweetest woman in the league, but she'll smile in your face and give you 30. Sometimes you got a seeing problem. But when she could see, sometimes she got a seeing problem. But when she could see, you in trouble. When her vision on point, you in trouble. Our very own. Let me see what the chat got. Let me see what Alicia Gray, goggles, Gray, Alicia Gray, goggles. Oh, Alicia Gray. Somebody said Jackie. It ain't Jackie. Alicia Gray. The Southern Belle. Brad said the Southern Belle from Sandersville, Georgia. Our very own goggles. Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray and her Atlanta Dream, man. Atlanta Dream. Average 18 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.1 steals. You want me to be honest with you? I got nothing bad to say about Alicia Gray. Look, and y'all know me. I've been hard on a lot of the players. I've gave them compliments, but I've been hard as well. I got nothing bad to say about Alicia Gray. Last year, watching the Atlanta Dream, I felt sorry for her some games. Cause you could see it in her eyes. She want to win. She be trying. But even Alicia Gray's game is limited sometimes. But it's limited depending on like the circumstances, but she gonna give it her all. You'll never look at Alicia Gray and say she quit. You'll never look at Alicia Gray and say, nah, that ain't it. It's just her game is limited. But I think the Atlanta Dream failed Alicia Gray in 2025 more than Alicia Gray failed the Atlanta Dream. First of all, she needs a healthy point guard because Jordan Canada can't stay healthy. Jordan Canada has yet to be healthy in her career. For some reason, Jordan Canada gets knick-knack injuries. And I get it. Jordan Canada is fast. She want to play aggressive with the bigs. But Alicia Gray needs a healthy point guard. And I seen some people in the chat talking about this as well. Ryan Howard, she does not belong on the same team with Alicia Gray. Because technically, Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray wants to do the same thing. See, you don't notice it because Alicia Gray is a better player than Ryan Howard, but the way that their play styles are literally identical. They literally, like, the way that coaches want to use them, the way that they want to score. Ryan Howard just gets up more threes than her, but if you actually watch where they get their points from, they're literally the same player. Literally, they're in each other way. They're literally in each other way, and technically, being that Alicia Gray is the better player, Ryan Howard is in her way. But that's why that backcourt can't work, because they're literally the same player. I don't want Alicia Gray to leave. I need them to find a way to get they need to get a wing. They need to get a real wing, because I want Pow to get minutes next season. If they get a wing, you could have Alicia Gray, Jordan Canada, and Pow in the same backcourt, depending on the other team's lineup. I need them to get a wing, a 3-and-D wing that just catch and shoot. I'm about to make y'all look. I'm about to tell y'all something crazy. Atlanta would have beat. I want y'all to listen to this. And this player is not better than Ryan Howard. I'm just talking systematically. So I want to repeat that again. This player is not better than Ryan Howard, but I'm talking systematically what I'm about to say. If Atlanta Dream had Lexi Hall instead of Ryan Howard, they would have beat the Indiana Fever. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back that don't understand basketball. If Atlanta Dream would have had Lexi Hall instead of Ryan Howard, they would have beaten the Indiana Fever. They probably would have swept them. And if you ain't hear me, I'm going to say it again for the people way in the back who don't know how basketball works. If Atlanta Dream had Lexi Hall, they would have beat Indiana Fever. They probably would have swept them. Know why? Because if you watch that game, Ryan Howard was in the way. You ever watching a playoff game like through your life? I need y'all to listen right quick. You're ever watching a game and you say, "Man, this is a LeBron series right here, Kobe series right here. This is a Kyrie Irving series right here. This is a Luka series." That was an Alicia Gray series. That was Alicia Gray's series. Ryan Howard kept getting in the way. Maybe the next series would have been a Ryan Howard series, but that was an Alicia Gray type of series, and the coach didn't realize it. If you've been watching basketball a long time, like the Uncle J's, the HDs, the Brass, if they've been watching basketball a long time, they'll tell you sometimes you just got to let the best player do what they do and get out the way. Sometimes, yes, you're able to do things too, but sometimes you just got to let the best player on the team do what they do and get out the way. You just got to let the best player do what they do and move out the way. Ryan Howard wants to be a 1B to Alicia's 1A, And when you do that, you got to remember, when you want to be a 1B to a 1A, I need y'all to listen closely to what I'm about to say. Rhyne Howard considers herself 1B to Alicia's 1A, and guess in turn what that means. It means that Rhyne Howard is not going to do the dirty work because she considers herself the second first option. Rhyne Howard is not going to go get the rebounds. She's not going to dive on the floor. She's not going to go guard the other team's best player and say, I don't got to score tonight, Alicia Gray. I'm going to go guard you. This is your series. That's what they needed from Rhyne Howard. They needed Rhyne Howard to go to Alicia Gray and say, I'm going to guard Kelsey Mitchell. You go score. You go do what you do. I got Kelsey Mitchell. Rhyne Howard didn't do that, though. Rhyne Howard tried to be the 1B to the 1A instead of being number 2. You just can't. You got to understand where your talent is needed and when they're not needed. Your talent, that's the difference between good and great basketball players. They understand specific reasonings why and when their eventual talents should be used. Rhyne Howard did not realize that Atlanta Dream needed her defense more than they needed her offense against the Fever. Again, you can't have a 1A and a 1B when your second best player got to be great on the perimeter. You can't. And Rhyne Howard, ego got in the way. I think Rhyne Howard took more shots than Alicia Gray in that series. I could be wrong, but I think she took more, because I think I did the breakdown. I think she took more threes or she took more shots. Can somebody confirm that for me? In that Fever series, did Rhyne Howard take more threes or more shots than Alicia Gray? Somebody confirm that for me. But for Alicia Gray, I don't want Alicia Gray to leave the Atlanta Dream because that's Alicia Gray's team. I don't even want Alicia Gray to leave and go to Las Vegas Aces, and you know how I feel about my Aces. And you know I want Alicia Gray and A'ja Wilson to play together someday. But maybe later in their career, they can, maybe later in A'ja Wilson's and Alicia Gray's career, they can get together. But for now, I don't want Alicia Gray to leave. If you've ever been to Atlanta, if you've ever been to an Atlanta Dream game, that's Alicia Gray's atmosphere. If you've ever been to an Atlanta Dream game, then you know where I'm coming from. That is Alicia Gray's atmosphere. She belongs there. She fits it. She fits that. She fits it. She fits it. But we'll see where she goes in 2026. But next up on our list, man. Next up on our list. Let me go on and cross Alicia Gray off. We got the one they call Madam President. We got the one that people said she was a quote unquote locker room leader, but turned out the problems in the locker room. We got someone that's highly respected, a former number 1 pick. A former number 1 pick. No other than Neca Agum. Last year in her 2025 campaign, Neca averaged 18 points, 7 rebounds, 2.3 assists, and 1.1 steal. The former number 1 pick out of Stanford in 2012. My honest opinion, I ain't gonna stay too long on Neca because I do got a lot. We still got like 10 players to get to, so I ain't gonna stay too long on Neca. If I'm Neca, I'm going back to the Sparks. I think she would fit what they have going on. I think she would help Cam Brink in the front court because the Sparks need scoring in their front court. Again, my only thing is if they're expecting her to come there and be a leader, good luck. But Neca's been a solid player in this year, a future Hall of Famer, president of basketball. I don't think they can run that team back. I don't think you can bring Gabby, Scholar, and Neca back. I don't think you can do it. And I think Seattle would be comfortable with letting Neca walk because they need to see what Dominique Malanga and Ezzy looks like because that's their front court of the future. Dominique Malanga and Ezzy. I think that's their front court. I think firing the coach, I think it's just run its course. I think Neca needs to go home. Just go home, Neca. Just go home. I don't see Derica Hamby going back to the Sparks, but I can see Derica Hamby on a championship ready team. Maybe Hamby ends up in Seattle. Maybe they just switch locations. Maybe Hamby ends up in Seattle. I can see Hamby and Skylar Diggins playing together. But again, I don't know if Seattle would want that, even though Hamby would fit, because I'm pretty sure they want Dominique Malanga and Ezzy to start in their front court. And I don't think Dominique Malanga or Hamby can play the 3. I would bring Gabby back. Y'all want me to tell y'all something crazy? I'm about to tell y'all something crazy. If I'm Seattle, I got to find a way for this to be my starting lineup. And I know the player I'm about to say, y'all going to say, Prince, they is not letting her go. But Seattle has the number 2 pick. I want y'all to listen to me closely. Seattle does have the number 2 pick. If I'm Seattle, I'm moving off of Neca and Skylar Diggins. And guess who my starting lineup going to be if I'm Seattle? Guess who I want my starting lineup to be? Veronica Burton, Gabby Williams, bring back Harston from injury. She's a great 3-and-D player. She's young. She can grow with the young core. You don't need all superstars in your starting 5. Some players got to be those gadget guys, do the dirty work. Harston was injured all last year. She's a catch and shoot 3. She's young, just like them. She'll fit right in. And I'm pretty sure Seattle wants to see what they have in her after signing her. I'm trading that number 2 pick for Veronica Burton, Sykes at the 2, Harston at the 3, Dominique Malanga at the 4, and Ezzy at the 5, and I bring back Erica Wheeler as my backup point guard. And when Veronica sits down, you can move Sykes to your 1 and let Wheeler run the 2. If I'm Seattle, that's a quick fix for me where I don't gotta do too much. If I'm Seattle, 3rd pick, 2nd pick, they both the same player. The 3rd and the 2nd pick the same player. So if Seattle got the 3rd pick, that's fine too. I'm giving whatever that pick is. I'm giving. I'm telling you, I'm giving. They traded a pick for Sykes. Sykes not going nowhere. Sykes is coming back. I'm telling you, Sykes. They would move off of Skylar Diggins and Neca before they get rid of Sykes. Sykes is not going anywhere. If I'm Seattle, Veronica Burton, I'm getting her for that number 3 pick. I'm bringing back Sykes, put her at the 2. Harston coming back from injury, keep her at the 3, where she'll be beneficial at as a 3 and D wing. Dominique Malanga at my 4, Ezzy at my 5. You still got Nika Mew. You still got coming back from injury, and you still got Willer you can bring back. Now you got 2 scoring. Now you got a ball facilitator off the bench, and you got a scoring punch off your bench in your backcourt. And now you got to just figure out what you want to do with your front court. Maybe swap picks with the Valkyrie. Get the Valkyrie pick and Veronica Burton, and you get that 3rd pick. And you go get you a good caliber big out of the draft. Let them groom behind those 2. If I'm Seattle, that's just how I'm moving. Because this whole core right here gotta go. They gotta go. Next up on our list. This lady right here, man. I don't know what to do with her. I really don't know what to do with her. This lady right here, I really don't know what to do with her. Like, I really don't know. I'm gonna need the chat help with this one. She just got married to her beautiful wife this off season on the courthouse steps. Last year, she played with the number 1 pick in the 2025 WNBA draft. She's known as one of the most prolific scorers in WNBA history. All-Star game MVP 2 times over. She's been on some rough teams. Somebody said Stokes. She's been on some rough teams. She's had her moments, but more bad than good. Our very own Enrique Agum. Now, this player right here is every year you got that wild card. Enrique is the 2026 wild card. Honestly, I don't know where Enrique fits. I've been racking my brain. And I'm gonna lean on the chat for this one. So on this one, we're gonna have a chat conversation. And I'm gonna see if I agree with one of y'all. Where does Enrique fit in 2026? Because I've been and y'all know me, I can get off some good trades. I can put together some nice lineups, but I really can't 100% figure out where Enrique would be successful next year. So I'm going to ask the chat, what do y'all think? Where should Enrique land in 2026? Because I doubt Dallas is bringing her back. What do y'all think? Maybe Portland. Enrique need to go to expansion team. Lynx. Expansion team. 2 words, expansion team. Sky. Lil Sip said the Sky. Sky. Jabari said the Sky. Hey, Jabari, make sure you get that membership. Trill said the Sky. Lynx. Chicago. Enrique need to be coming off the bench for a team she's on for instant offense. The Sky. Canada. You wild. Connecticut. Man, Connecticut ain't getting no Enrique, man. They backcourt too young for her. She could replace Mitchell in Indiana. Enrique knocking out men. Y'all wow, man. 6 woman for Fever. I'm not gonna say the Sky because Sky GM tripping on who he wants. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell. I don't think Kelsey Mitchell going nowhere. Kelsey Mitchell about to get that max. So from the comments, it looks like the Sky and an expansion team are the 2 options. So we'll dive into both. And we won't stay on the Enrique that long. We'll dive into both though. Let's start with ChicagoSky. Let me get on the screen when I say this. I'm gonna get on the screen when I say this. Let me get on the screen when I say this. I'm starting to think, and I need y'all to really listen to this. I'm starting to think, and make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I'm starting to think that AngelReese fans don't really like AngelReese. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. I'm starting to think AngelReese fans and ChicagoSky fans don't actually like ChicagoSky and they don't like AngelReese. Have y'all lost y'all goddamn mind? Have y'all lost y'all goddamn mind? First of all, think logically about this. Think logically about this. What is Enrique going to help Chicago with? I want y'all to put in, those of you who say Chicago, and don't run and hide now. Don't you run and hide now, because I know who said it. Don't you run and hide now. I literally watched, and I know which one of y'all said it. It was 5 of y'all. It was 5 people. It was 5 people that said the Sky, do not run and hide now. I need you to put in the chat how Enrique can help ChicagoSky. There's literally nothing Enrique does that helps nothing ChicagoSky got going on. There's literally nothing. ChicagoSky do not MJ. MJ, did you watch ChicagoSky games last year? MJ, did you watch ChicagoSky games last year? Why did ChicagoSky lose games last year? I'm gonna see how smart my listeners are. Can somebody put in the chat the two biggest reasons ChicagoSky lost games last year? ChicagoSky didn't win last year. The two biggest reasons. What do y'all think the two biggest reasons are? Go GGU. Hey, if you put scoring as a reason ChicagoSky lost last year, you wasn't paying attention. If you think scoring was the reason ChicagoSky lost last year, you weren't paying attention. You weren't paying attention. It was bad perimeter defense and shot selection. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. It was bad perimeter defense and shot selection. It wasn't the scoring itself. It was how they were trying to score. Jacking up unill-advised threes without running a play. Coming down court, one-on-one basketball. The guards did not understand how to get easier shots in a system. And then on the other end, they couldn't stop nobody from getting to the paint. Teams were literally walking down court, going one-on-one, scoring on Chicago. It was shot selection, and I'm glad somebody finally put it in the chat. They say they actually led the league in turnovers. Thank you. It wasn't the scoring. They couldn't score because they couldn't keep the ball. It was shot selection and poor decision making. It wasn't the scoring. The scoring came from not being able to run a play, not being able to get the ball who actually needed the ball. It wasn't that they couldn't score. They didn't know how to score. You got to actually run the play to even know if you can score or not. We never found out if the ChicagoSky can actually score. I hope y'all realize that. We never really, if you really watched those games last year, we never found out if ChicagoSky can actually score points. That's crazy. We watched the whole season and never figured out if ChicagoSky can actually score points. Because they can't even run the goddamn play. So I'm trying to figure out, what about that Enrique come and change? I'm trying to figure out, what about anything I just said, Enrique is come and do better at? Hey, Brass, they didn't want Citron. Brass, they didn't want Citron. They said Citron was a bench player. They didn't want Citron. They said Citron not no lottery pick player. Citron a role player. They didn't want Citron. So I ain't got no sympathy for him, because the whole offseason, they didn't want Citron. They didn't want Citron. Enrique, and to get off Enrique, I need y'all to listen to this. Enrique is literally Rebecca Allen, Kia Nurse, and Rachel Bannum wrapped into one. Let me get on the big screen when I say this. Enrique Agumawale is literally Rachel Bannum, Kia Nurse, and Rebecca Allen wrapped in HVL. Enrique is HVL, Rebecca Allen, Rachel Bannum, and Kia Nurse wrapped into one. So what the hell is she coming to do? I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Enrique is literally Kia Nurse, Rachel Bannum, Rebecca Allen, and HVL wrapped into one. If you said Enrique needs to go to an expansion team, I 100% agree with you. Whoever said Enrique needs to go to an expansion team, I 100% agree with you. And I'm about to tell you why. Enrique has a superstar mentality, and that will never change no matter how old she gets. She's like Allen Iverson. Enrique is like the Allen Iverson kind of player, a Carmelo Anthony kind of player. It's hard for them to be in systems where they're getting limited touches and they just got to play a role. Enrique needs to be on an expansion team. And want me to tell you something? Enrique will end up, look, I hate to burst some people's bubble, but Enrique will end up being one of those all-time greats that got to retire early because she can't play a role later on in her career. So whoever said expansion team, now we're thinking strategically. Enrique will go down as one of those players that's high scoring that ends up having to retire early, or one day you wake up and she got on a foreign jersey playing in China because she's too far along in her career to change. She is who she is. So she needs to be somewhere where her play style can predicate that of needing a superstar. That's why she'll end up on an expansion team or a bad team that's really trying to build for the Juju draft. She'll end up on a team that needs that pick for Juju. Whatever team is trying to get Juju or Sarah Strong, that's where she's going to end up at. Because they know they're going to lose with Enrique. They know they're going to get the number one pick with Enrique. I want y'all to understand something. Enrique has gotten Dallas the number one pick in back-to-back years, and y'all think she's a winner. I know I've been gone long, but it ain't been that long. Enrique has gotten Dallas the number one pick 2 years in a row, and y'all want her to go to a team with AngelReese. That's why I'm telling y'all, I don't think y'all really like AngelReese. Hey, man, it's a reason y'all pull up to iamzomedia, man. It's a reason y'all pull up to iamzomedia, man. It's a reason y'all pull up to iamzomedia. It's a reason y'all pull up to iamzomedia, man. Hey, hey, want me to tell y'all something? I'm about to tell y'all something. Want me to tell y'all something? It's the reason they call me the needle mover. You know how the streets been dry? It's the reason they call me the needle mover. You know how the streets been, the WNBA streets been dry? It's been just regurgitated topics. Now that I'm back, watch how everybody got refreshed topics all of a sudden. It's the reason they call me the needle mover. Watch how all these channels got new topics all of a sudden. There's a reason they call me the needle mover. You can literally go pick this stream apart and create 1,000 streams off of it. You can literally take this stream and you can go build the worth of material off of it. Just this one stream. Just this one stream. And they were. That's why, hey, Jay, that's why I mess with them. Key, HD, Showtime. Hey, we were still locked in just because, hey, look, HD will tell you, we were still locked in just because I was out of sight. I would not have mind. I would not have mind. Why you think I only mess with a few? Why you think I only rock with a few? Just because I was out of sight. Even AJ, me and AJ was locked in. Just because I'm out of sight, don't mean I'm out of mind. We was locked in. Even B Will was running it. B Will was running it on Instagram. B Will was running it on Instagram. They already know. Hey, my people already know. Man. My people already know. But it's a reason they call me the needle mover, man. It's a reason they call me the needle mover. I just see the game different. I just see it different, man. I just see the game different. Next up, we got the most disrespected superstar. In the WNBA. Next up, we got the best two-way player in all of basketball. He can guard you, your mama, and your daddy, and wake up in the morning and fix breakfast. We got the most disrespected superstar. The most disrespected superstar. The most disrespected superstar in all of the WNBA. She got a sneaker deal with Skechers. Asia is with Nike. She got a sneaker deal with Skechers. If you need a bucket, get her the ball and move out the way. If you need a stop, just say go get her. If you need a stop, just say go get her. They call her. Hey, they call her the silent assassin. The very own Jackie Young. The very own Jackie Young, a.k.a. J.O., a.k.a. Agent Zero. They call her Agent Zero. Let me say this right here. And this is for you YouTube fans. I'm about to get on y'all right quick. And this is on behalf of Jackie Young. The disrespect y'all allowed last year on Jackie Young's name should be studied in a museum. The disrespect some of you fans allowed on Jackie Young's name last year should be studied and put in a museum for everybody to see. Because that was wild work. That was wild work with all y'all allowed. That was the atrociousness, the conversations that y'all left Jackie Young out of. The conversations that y'all allowed Jackie to be a part of, y'all was having conversations about Gabby Williams being a better defender than Jackie Young. Y'all was having conversations saying that the Aces should have kept Kelsey Mitchell and traded Jackie Young. Look here, man. Look here, man. Look here, man. And I know we talked about the vets yesterday. I know we talked about the vets yesterday. I mean, the rookies yesterday. But let me say this. And I know we got some Caitlinclark fans in this chat. And I was really not trying to bring up, if you notice, I didn't bring up, outside of y'all mentioned in Chicago, I didn't even bring AngelReese up today until y'all started mentioning Chicago. Let me say this. I will die on this hill. I will die on this hill. Caitlinclark is not better than Jackie Young. I will die on that hill. I will meet you at the mountaintop and choke you. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Caitlinclark is not better than Jackie Young. Gabby Williams is not better than Jackie Young. Skylar Diggins is not better than Jackie Young. Kelsey Plum is not better than Jackie Young. Need I go on? Enrique is not better than Jackie Young. Need I go on? Need I go on? Brittany Sykes not better than Jackie Young. Need I go on? Need I go on? Natasha Cloud not better than Jackie Young. Kalia Copper not better than Jackie Young. Need I go on? Need I go on? Need I go on? Need I go on? Let me pull this list up. Let me look at this list right here. Make sure I ain't forgetting nobody. Make sure I ain't forgetting nobody. Sabrina Nescu, not better than Jackie Young. Let me make sure I ain't forgetting nobody. Let me make sure I ain't forgetting nobody. Chelsea Gray, not better than Jackie Young. Let me make sure I ain't forgetting nobody. Make sure I ain't forgetting nobody. That's it. There's only 2 guards. Paigebueckers, not better than Jackie Young. Some of you Paigebuecker fans out there. Paigebueckers is not better than Jackie Young. She might end up becoming, but not yet. Not yet. Not yet. She not. Not yet. She not. And we love Paige over here. We love Paige over here. But Paigebueckers ain't even better than Jackie Young. Citron ain't better than Jackie Young. Sykes ain't better than Jackie Young. Erica Willa ain't better than Jackie Young. And we ride with Paige over here. But we just being 100 right quick. Let me say this. There's only 2 players I would pick over Jackie Young. Want me to tell you who that is? Alicia Gray and Kelsey Mitchell. End of list. There's only 2 players. There's only 2 players I would pick over Jackie Young. Alicia Gray and Kelsey Mitchell. End of list. 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 2 players. That's it. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, man. Argue with your mama, man. Argue with your mama. Hit the like button. Do that. Do that with your life. Go hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Only two. Only two. Only two. Alicia Gray and Kelsey Mitchell. Only two. Only two. And you want me to tell you why I say those two? Because I watched them put teams on their backs and said we going to the playoffs. I've watched both of them put teams on their back and say we going to the playoffs. I've literally watched them put teams on their back and say we going to the playoffs. We not winning games. We going to the playoffs. Let me put what Uncle J. I'm gonna put what Uncle J just said on the screen because I said that all last year. Uncle J said J.O. could get an MVP if she wasn't playing with Asia. I said that multiple times last season. Y'all don't understand how good Jackie Young actually is. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Y'all don't understand how good J.O. actually is. Asia's greatness overshadows Jackie Young's intangibles. Because Asia hits the biggest shots, but Jackie hits big shots. Asia makes the loudest noise on defense, but Jackie quiets the room. They follow Asia lead, but Jackie gets them going. If you an Aces fan and you've been rocking with us since the inception, you know what I'm talking about. We follow Asia's lead, but Jackie gets us going. Asia makes the loudest noise on defense, but Jackie Young silences the room. Let's stop playing, man. Let's stop playing, man. Let's stop playing. Let's stop doing that. Let's stop doing that. Let's stop playing, man. Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing. Jackie Young not better than Maya Moore. Who said that? Let me see who said that. Who said that, Brass? Let me see. Oh, Grizz. Grizz Nace, man, he trolling, man. He trolling. Nah, Jackie ain't better than Maya Moore. Nah. All time, nah. Hell nah. I got Maya Moore number 3 on my Mount Rushmore. I mean, my Mount Rushmore. Maya Moore number 3. Maya Moore number 3 on my Mount Rushmore, man. So nah. All time, nah. Not happening. She Maya Moore number 3 on my Mount Rushmore, man. Oh, Brad, he said play alike. He didn't say better. Grin said he said play alike. Goon said play alike. He didn't say better. She do got some Maya Moore similarities. She do. Especially on offense, they got some similarities. I think Jackie a little tougher, but Maya more smoother. But they got some similarities to like how they want to score. How they actually want to score, they got similarities. Nah, Brass. They do. How Maya Moore and Jackie Young wants to score, Brass? They do got similarities. They do. They don't score the same, but like how they want to score, what they want to get to on the floor, they got similarities. Ashley, yeah, I just finished saying that, Ashley. Hey, Uncle J.E., I know Uncle J.E., you know what I think it is? Jackie Young plays bully ball a little more. Maya Moore is like more smooth. Like she's more smooth. And I think that's what like that the differentiator is. Jackie Young kind of like has that bully ball to her, and Moore is like footwork. So I think that's the differentiator in their games. But like how they want to actually score is similar. Because Maya had no problem getting downhill. Maya had no problem pulling up threes. Maya works in the mid-range a little more than Jackie, but Jackie operates in the mid-range a lot too. It just goes unnoticed. But Jackie Young, underappreciated, very underappreciated, man. Public service announcement. Public service announcement. Again, the vets, it's a lot of conversation with the vets. So the vets will be a 2-part series. The vets will be a 2-part series. So I will see y'all tomorrow to finish up the last part of the vets. We got 8 more to go. And these are the top 8 players. We got 8 more to go. Of the top 15, we got top 8 still to go. We're going to do them tomorrow. But before we head out, make sure, public service announcement, if you want to be part of, if you want to watch, if you want to learn, if you want to listen. If you want to listen, make sure you join the membership. If you want to be part of the WNBA 2026 draft breakdown analysis, the projected first round picks for 2026 is going to be a 16-part series, 16 individual players. So if you want to watch those videos, you will have to be a member of my channel. I'm going to drop the link in the chat one more time. Again, I won't let it be public. I will not let it be public. It will only be available on my membership. So, Goon, you will not be able to see the videos, Goon, because you are not a member. So, unless you want to become a member, you will not see the video. But again, this is a 2-part series. I will see y'all tomorrow to wrap up part 2. And then starting Saturday, we will start getting to the teams individually themselves and where we see them going in 2026, which I'm excited for. So my drafts will be on my members only streams, but we will still be live for everything else. We will be live for everything else. But if you want to really get to know all of the incoming rookies, get an idea of what it looks like, I will see you. I will see you on the members only stream. Again, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. But I told y'all I wouldn't keep y'all for 4 hours tonight. So we're going to turn it into a 2-part series. I'll see y'all tomorrow for part 2. For part 2 of can Angel Wilson and the vets keep AngelReese and Caitlinclark in check in 2026 for part 2. And we got some good players coming. that we got to get into. We still got to get to Asia. We still got to get to Fee. We still got to get to Nafisa. We still got to get to AT. We still got to get to Kelsey Mitchell. We still got to get to Stewie. We still got to get to Sabrina. We got it. Hey, tomorrow gonna be, bring your popcorn. It gonna get spicy tomorrow because I got some stuff to say. Bring your popcorn. It's going to be spicy tomorrow. I got some hot takes tomorrow. But y'all be cool. Y'all be smooth. And I see y'all tomorrow for part 2 of What Are We Doing? Can Agent Wilson and the vets keep AngelReese and Caitlinclark and the other rookies in check in 2026? Y'all be cool. Y'all.
They be saying I do the most. They be saying I do the most. They be saying I do the most. They be saying I do the most.
Yo, iamzomedia, one of them ones, breaking down the women's game from 3, 2, 1. It's Prince, baby. Y'all been acting dense lately. Running laps around y'all like Coach Neal's baby. I'm Kim's plans, putting a program on a pedestal. Y'all ain't even at the tippy top of the reticle. Y'all ain't on the radar. I am the sword onto the Rangers, the internet savior, greater than the greatest. What the weaklings whine and hate it. I go hard in the paint, not even Candace can fade this. Pay attention to the channel, not the analyst cameras. Turn the cameras to me, cause they just can't handle it. It's free information. The same info could change your life and lead you to salvation. All I ask is that you tell the world about me, not the Masons. Who else you know do it like this on a daily basis?
They be saying I do the most. They be saying I do the most. They be saying I do the most.